The Edmonton International Airport continues to expand, including passenger services, a new hotel, flights, and a booming cargo industry that outperforms the global air cargo business in general.
Last year, 2013, we finished 6 times ahead of the average growth for the world. So we came in at 8.3% cargo volume growth, where the world measurement came in just a little under 2%.
Edmonton cargo operations are at record levels, up 23% over 4 years.
Airports are tied to the economy. We have tremendous oil and gas sector, so we're shipping goods into Venezuela, we're shipping goods into the Middle East. So we're in a point now where we've passed the 40,000 metric tons of volume annually.
Which means further warehousing expansion is coming. They ultimately have 2,200 acres to work with. How much bigger is this going to become in your view?
Sure, I mean, this is going to be huge for the Edmonton region. What you see at the airport is just a small taste of what's to come. From a development perspective, we have buildings that have been constructed. We're in an area that was 3 years ago dirt and now has multiple buildings in it, more buildings to be announced, and is a smaller portion of the play, which is about 180 acres.
So at this point in time, we have in the vicinity of 100 to 200,000 square feet of warehousing space available. But we're in the process this year, we'll be expanding that upwards to another 250 to 300,000 square feet of warehousing coming in, specialized as well for dry goods, temperature control goods, live animals. So you can see what we're talking about is high value products. So this could be anything from what we term perishables. So that could be foodstuffs, time perishability is another one. So for our economy here, some of the oil sector.
Higher value cargo comes and goes in freighters as well as in mid and large size passenger jets and propeller driven planes. 7% of global trade moves through air transport.
The airplane you see behind me is a Russian-made Ilyushin IL-76. This particular cargo charter came in from Europe. It was some oil and gas related equipment. The bigger aircraft, the Antonovs, 747s, we've seen a lot of that activity as well, and some Hercules.
As Canada's second fastest growing city and benefactor of enormous international capital investments in northern Alberta in recent years, Edmonton is the country's fastest growing airport.
We're getting international investment, both from California, New York, Ontario, saying, hey, this is a great place to be. Of course, from Alberta as well, but it just shows the interest in Edmonton and the economy.
In world standards, we're certainly not one of the larger airports of the world like you'd have Hong Kong or Schiphol or Frankfurt airports. But in terms of trend, doing a lot of things right.
Including the fine balance of monitoring supply and demand, which currently presents a lot of both. For Go Edmonton, I'm Dancy.